Hello, this is KV Ramana, lecturer of zoology. Now we are going to talk about the next part of respiratory system is pharynx. Till now we have completed about external nostrils. External nostrils opens into nasal chamber. Nasal chamber made up of nasal septum, nasal vestibuli, nasal cavity and nasal conchae. Then nasal chamber opens into the small openings which are present in the internally or posterior to the nasal cavity is called internal nostrils. Now internal nostrils are opens into a long funnel like structure or a funnel shaped tube is called pharynx. So pharynx is a funnel shaped tube. It provides the passage of both air as well as food. It is a common passage for both air and food. It is divided into three parts. If you see the structurally, the part where the nasal cavity opens into the pharynx, that is called nasopharynx. That is the superior part of the pharynx. The place where the oral cavity opens into the pharynx, that is the oropharynx. That is the mid part of the pharynx. And the part where this larynx and esophagus will be opens anteriorly, that is called laryngopharynx. Laryngopharynx is inferior, oropharynx is the middle, nasopharynx is the superior. I think you have understood. Now here very important thing is, what about the functions of nasopharynx? Nasopharynx generally lies posterior to the nasal chamber. This is the nasal chamber. Here posterior part is the nasopharynx. Next, extends to the soft palate. Very important. This is a soft palate. Let me explain about the palate. Generally, there is a nasal cavity. It is a oral cavity separated by a separation or septum is called palate. Right? There are two palates are present between the oral cavity and nasal cavity. The palate is extension of hard palate become a soft palate. This soft palate ends with a uvula. This uvula close the internal nostrils while swallowing the food. It's a very important character. Uvula is a hanging like structure which is extended from the soft palate, which will be close the internal nostrils while swallowing the food. That means the food should not go into the nasal cavity. I hope you understand. Next important, what is the function of nasopharynx? Nasopharynx helps in respiration. Generally, why it is helps in the respiration? Because nasal cavity allow the air through the external nostrils to, that's a nasal cavity, internal nostrils to nasopharynx. So here nasopharynx meant for only allow the air, that's why it is involved in the respiration. Along with that, here we talk about there are two eustachian tubes are opens. There is a middle ear, there is a tube is present. Both ear has two eustachian tubes. These both eustachian tubes are opens into the pharynx is called nasopharynx. This is also very important character. Where the eustachian tubes are opens among the three pharynxes. Option A nasopharynx, option B oropharynx, option C laryngopharynx. Option A is nasopharynx. It's important. Next come to the second part, it is the oropharynx. Oro represents the it's related to oral cavity. That means it lies posterior to the oral cavity. It lies posterior. This is anterior. It is a posterior to the oral cavity. And two pairs of nostrils are present. Very important character is there are two pairs, because if you imagine that this area have the tongue, okay, so here lingual tonsils are present. Along with that, palatal tonsils also present in this area. Palatal tonsils as well as lingual tonsils are present. And the very important character of this oropharynx is it allow the air as well as it allow the food also. That's why oropharynx helps in both digestive as well as respiration. and come to the last part is the laryngopharynx. Laryngopharynx is, it is inferior and opens into the esophagus and posteriorly, and the larynx is anteriorly, right? So this is the anterior, this is the posterior, right? So if you see that this is the larynx, this is the esophagus. So what they said, you know, at it inferior end, the what is the superior, not inferior end. The inferior end is opens into esophagus posteriorly. That means this is the anterior portion. Behind that there is a posterior part will be there. That posterior is called esophagus or food pipe. Esophagus. What is that? Esophagus. Posteriorly. And the larynx is present anteriorly. Okay. So now it's very clear about the laryngopharynx. Now what is the role of? It is like oropharynx. That means it allows air, it allows food as well as air also. Okay, now air as well as food also will be allowed. That's why it has both digestive as well as respiratory functions. Right? I hope you understand about the pharynx. Pharynx is a common pathway for both air and food, right? So till now we have completed about the external nostrils, nasal cavity. This is total is a nasal cavity or nasal chamber, because some books they have given the nasal chamber contain the 4 parts, maybe nasal cavity, that is a what is that, nasal septum, next what is that, olfactory epithelium and respiratory epithelium, conchae. These 4 parts come under the nasal chamber, right? Then it is opens into the internal nostrils. Okay, this part of that means the total nasal chamber is lined by pseudo stratified columnar ciliated glandular epithelial tissue. Very important. Pseudo stratified ciliated columnar glandular epithelium. Okay, now this total nasal cavity is lined by pseudo stratified ciliated columnar glandular epithelial tissue, right? So this is about the pharynx. We'll talk about the next part, that is we call as a larynx.